Did you know many top executives manage to stay pain-free even with their packed schedules? If you're a high performer and you feel like pain is part of the deal, I'm here to tell you that's just not the case. And after 14 years of coaching high-performing executives, I've seen how making a small change to their approach has helped them improve their mobility and kept them pain-free. So in this video, I'm going to show you my exact 6-step protocol I use with my elite clients to help them stay sharp, pain-free from anywhere in just 10 minutes a day. Alright, so the first thing you need to understand is why most programs fail executives. Here's the problem most executives don't see. Their workouts are backwards. When I audit an executive's program, they're generally heavily focused on the mirror or beach muscles. So tons of chest, tons of biceps, maybe some quad work, and that's it. Meanwhile, the muscles that actually keep you pain-free are largely untouched. So thinking about your back, your glutes, your spine, your external rotators, all of these movements are largely untouched, and these are the exercises that actually undo the 10 hours a day that you're sitting. And this is exactly why your shoulder tends to hurt when you ever push yourself in the gym or grab some luggage, or your low back starts getting cranky when you pick something off the ground. The issue is you've been just training the wrong muscles. And to be clear, there's nothing wrong with chest and biceps, it's just when the imbalance is created, you get this negative outcome. And then there's also the travel component. So many of my executive clients travel a lot for work. So they're doing well for 1 to 2 weeks, but then their schedule's all over the place for the rest of the month and they lose momentum. That's why this program is just 6 exercises with minimal equipment that can be done from anywhere. So here's what actually works, the upper-lower split protocol. We split these 6 movements across 2 30-minute sessions each week. So we've got the squat, which is going to protect your knees and hips, your pull, which is going to reverse desk posture, core, which is going to help stabilize your spine and reduce back pain, your hinge, which is going to bulletproof your lower back, press is going to maintain your shoulder health, and then external rotation is going to prevent shoulder injuries. We're going to break them up into 2 sessions. Session 1, we're going to focus on squat, pull, and core. Session 2, hinge, press, external rotations. So why are we doing this split? Well, we want to focus on non-competing movements within our session. So keeping our hinge and our pull away from each other is just going to ensure that our grip strength doesn't get overly taxed and we're optimizing the 30 minutes that we have in the gym twice a week. This isn't about getting bigger or jacked out of your mind. It's really about building a sustainable structure that's going to keep you strong and pain-free for the next 2 decades. So now I'm going to go through the 6 movements and you'll see exactly which ones you've been neglecting. With the goblet squat, this is going to strengthen the quads and the lower body. It protects your knees and hips as well. Also, having the kettlebell in the front of your body just makes it easier to sit back onto your heels if you do have tight ankles. Movement number 2 is the pull pattern. So we're going to do the hanging from a pull-up bar. This is a really good exercise for opening up the lats and the upper back. And this reverses 10 hours of desk posture. Most executives skip this entirely, and that's why their shoulders round forward and their back hurts. Movement number 3 of session 1 is your dead bug. So lying on the ground, bend your knees up at 90 degrees and your hands should be directly over your shoulders. Make sure that your lower back is tight against the ground. So you can think about doing an abdominal crunch here, bringing your chest up towards your knees. And then from here, you're going to extend opposite hand, opposite leg and repeat for the outlined time. Session number 2 starts with movement number 4. With the hinge pattern, we're going to be using the kettlebell swing, which is one of my all-time favorite exercises. This is really good for strengthening the glutes, the hamstrings, also your explosiveness. And it's really good for low back protection. Think about every time you pick something off the ground, we want to be hinging, and this is reinforcing this pattern for you. This also ensures that your lower back stops compensating and is going to become more resilient over time. Movement number 5, we've got the press pattern and we're going to do the push-up. This is going to strengthen your chest and shoulders. I like to just keep my elbows tucked in here so they're not flaring out to the sides, and also keeping my glutes and core locked in here. So I'm doing honest repetitions. The final exercise is the external rotation. So most guys over 40 have shoulder issues, and this is a way of bulletproofing the shoulders. Ideally, you're going to do this side lying on the ground with a dumbbell. 1 to 2 kilos is going to be more than enough for most of you guys out there. But you can also use a band or a water bottle, something to give you a little bit more load. And we want to just make sure that the shoulder stays down away from the ear for this one. This is a non-negotiable if you're at the desk a lot. Okay, now that we have all the exercises, here's how to implement it. So session 1, we're going to do it for 30 seconds, the goblet squat, the hang, and the dead bug. Session 2 for 30 minutes as well, kettlebell swing, push-up, external rotation. Very simple, we're just going to do each movement 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and repeat 5 times through the circuit. Including warm up and cool down, 30 minutes is plenty of time here. So I want you to do this twice a week, which is 60 total minutes of training per week. The most important thing about this is it's sustainable even during crazy work and travel weeks. Most executives out there are doing these beach muscle workouts that is causing even more pain for years. This routine is going to keep you young, strong, and pain-free for the coming decades. But here's the thing most executives miss that kills their consistency. The real consistency killer for executive is thinking that you're still 25. You see a workout that says 5 days a week for 60 minutes and it's, going to failure in every set, and maybe it excites you. But after 1 or 2 weeks, your body starts breaking down, you start picking up niggles, and then one work trip away completely derails your results. And you go from 100% compliance to 0, and it takes months to recover. This is the all or nothing trap, and it's where you set the bar so high, it's impossible to succeed here. So what actually works is a low commitment workout routine and setting your floor. So 2 sessions a week, 52 weeks a year, and allow it to compound like stocks. The most important thing about all this is turning this into something that never turns off. Like your work, like your relationships, your workouts should be something you show up for every single week. And if your workouts are super intense and time consuming, you're gonna skip them when life gets busy. So you wanna set that bar super low. But here's the thing what most executives don't realize. This protocol addresses generalized issues. If you wanna stay pain-free long-term, you need to know what your specific issues are, not just a general pattern. So there's an 8-step protocol I use with my clients to find your 2 biggest vulnerabilities and the exact exercises to address them. So watch this video next. I go through that 8 exercise test with you so you can actually find what your vulnerabilities are and how to address them.